Right, hello and welcome to this week's weekly challenges in Gran Turismo 7. So we have 5 events to complete to win 3 brand new prizes, and it consists of all credit tickets. So in a total you can win 800,000 credits, but it's broken down into a credit ticket for 100,000 credits, a second one for 200,000 credits, and lastly, for completing all 5 events you will earn a credit ticket for 500,000 credits. I much would have preferred a 6-star roulette ticket, but hey, I will not complain for 500,000 credits. So to get your hands on these credits, well, you need to start tackling some events. So first up, you have an FR Challenge 550 around Brands Hatch. So for this event, I jumped into my Mercedes-Benz AMG GTS, as vehicle was completely stock and it came in at a performance points rating of 582 performance points, which frankly is not too shabby. It is higher than the recommended performance points for you to be competitive in this event, and I think that's what also made this event such an easy one. At no point in time did I find myself stressing that I'm not gonna win. I actually found myself running off circuit a few times and still managing to win with ease, because we see that towards the end of the second lap, well, I made my way up into first position and it really just was not a challenge. But overall it was a decently quick event. It took me under 6 minutes to do in a total time of, well, 5 minutes and 5 seconds, so not long at all, and you are gonna still earn 40,000 credits for completing this event. Now heading on over into the second event, where we find ourselves going to Red Bull Ring for a Japanese 4-wheel drive challenge 600. Now for this event I jumped into my Subaru WRX STI, which was slightly modified, not really overpowered. We see it comes in at a performance points rating of 610 performance points, and this vehicle was really good at braking, cornering, and just being a really good track vehicle. With the AI you are going to be coming up against, they shouldn't really be posing a challenge, but if you are a JDM fanboy, you are going to absolutely love this event. Coming up against some JDM icons, well, it was just overall a nice event. Plus with Red Bull Ring, you don't really find us heading on over to the circuit quite often, so it was a nice addition to this week's weekly challenges. And also it was not that long of an event. I mean, I was averaging lap times around the 1 minute 40 second mark, which means after 3 laps it took me just under 5 minutes to complete this event, and well, that was another one ticked off. So from there we have our third event, which is our special event, which is a 5-lap event using the Porsche Carrera 356. Now with the 356 you have 2 options. You have the Carrera Speedster as well as just the standard GS Carrera, the hardtop and the convertible. So with the convertible you have a rear wing option, but for the hardtop, well, you have an engine swap available for it. Now you can choose either or. If you want to get it done as quickly as possible, jump into the hardtop with the engine swap. Frankly, you're gonna be just competing with the vehicle more than you are gonna be competing with the AI, because you are really gonna need to fight to just hold on to get this car going in a straight line, because it likes to have its rear end step out. So if you can handle that, well, you can bang this event out extremely quickly. But if you just want to have fun and have a competitive event, well, jump into the Carrera Speedster and just enjoy the event, enjoy the beautiful circuit and the beautiful cars you are going to be competing against. So overall, this event, once again, not long. I think it took about 7 minutes to be completed, so not that lengthy, and it's a good change of pace. Plus with it being around Edgar Nordwan, it's the proper layout. It's not the reverse layout, which is nice to see that we are actually using this layout in the weekly challenges. So from there we have a 4th event, which is a World Rally Car Challenge Group B, which will be taking place at Willow Springs International Raceway. So for this event, it is 10 laps. You have fuel consumption applied as well as tire wear. So for this event, I jumped into my Audi Quattro Pikes Peak Edition. This is my go-to for this type of event, and when I started it, I jumped into fuel map level 6 and I left it there for the entirety of the first stint. And when I say the first stint, because I did one pit stop, and that's really all I needed with this event. I was averaging lap times around the 1 minute 15 second mark, which means you are going to be going decently faster than the AI that you are going to be coming up against. Now, there is no performance points restriction for this event. All it has to do is be a Group B vehicle, and well, you need to run either a racing hard, medium, soft, intermediate or wet tire. So I actually found myself gaining first position by lap 3. So it's a 10 lap event, you have plenty of time to work your way up the grid, but I found myself by lap 3 already in first place. But I actually found my battle being with my tire compound, because I was running racing mediums and my front left tire got absolutely destroyed by the 7th lap. So now you could just avoid doing this pit stop by choosing racing hard tires and leaving a vehicle on fuel map level 6. But as I said, I use a racing medium compound tire, which means at the end of lap 7 I have to dive into pits, and I just refueled quite a bit. So when I came out of the pits, I jumped onto fuel map level 1 to really get the full capability of the Audi Quattro. And after doing that, well, I just managed to get the race completed in just over 30 minutes. So a bit more of a lengthy event. Moving on to the last event. Now we see a WTC 700 around Dragon's Trail. Now with this event, it's allowed me to use my Mercedes-Benz 190e Evolution with an engine swap in it. If you missed my video going over my top favorite picks for the WTC 700 using engine swaps, well, I actually said that the Mercedes-Benz was actually one of my go-to favorites, and that's why I use it for this event. So with the vehicle set on over 2 fuel map level 6, I managed to just set consistently fast lap times, and as the race carried on, well, it just got faster and faster and faster. I actually found myself only needing to do a single pit stop, and that was at the end of lap 8. So I dove into a pit. I did not need to change my tire compound, I just needed to top up on some fuel. Once I did that, well, I found myself back out onto the circuit and chasing down the chicken flag. And once I crossed the line, that was my 5 races complete and me earning my 3 rewards. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this week's challenges. If I'm going to be honest with you, my favorite event this week was actually the second event, which was the 4-wheel drive or the all-wheel drive challenge around Red Bull Ring. Yes, the Carrera event, yes, the 356 event was fun, but I don't know, I just preferred the Japanese 4-wheel drive challenge. You let me know your favorite events in the comment section down below, and with this being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.